Hi guys, my name is PropSpeak. I recently made a post on the Sims 2 Reddit showcasing my Pooklet Sims that I had created in BodyShop, and there were a few questions about how you create Sims using the Pooklet method. I did try to explain it in the comments, but some people are just visual learners, so I thought I would make a super duper quick video explaining the way you do it. So first thing is you want to load up BodyShop. Then you go to Build Sims, and there you have it. You can see all of the Sims that I've made. There is a few. You just want to click on the Build Sim, and then this will just generate a random sim for you. What I like to do is roll a dice, and that will tell me how many times to randomize first. So I got 2, so 1, 2. I use physical dice just because I have so many laying around. Other people use like random number generators. You can do it on Google. There are also a couple of websites that have been made specifically to do this. You can use those as well. So I always go to the genetics first and just make sure that there's nothing wonky going on. Like, he has red eyes. Do I really want him to have red eyes? Not really. I think he would look better with brown hair, let's say. So we change it to brown hair. And then also what I like to do is I like to find a hair that isn't really in the face too much. That way you can see what's going on as the face changes. So then when you are ready to get started, you will go on to modifiers right here. And then the first one. I have some custom sliders. So if you don't have any of those, your body shop will probably look different to mine. So the way that I roll this is I use 2 dice. I use a D4 and a D10. And the way that I do it is super, super complicated and absolutely needless. And using a number generator is way easier. I roll the D4. And if it's even, we click to the right. And if it's odd, we click to the left. So for instance, let me roll these. So on the D4, I got a 4. So that means we will be clicking to the right this way right here. And then I got a 7. So we'll be clicking 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Me, because I'm lazy, I will do that and then 1, 2, 3 because it's less clicks. And that is pretty much it. You do that for the whole way through. So again, I got a 3, so it's odd, and then a 2. And then I got a 3 and a 9. And a 3 and an 8. And you just do that the whole way through. It is really super simple once you know what you're doing. So again, I got a 1 and a 4. A 2 and a 5. I will say that I do have dyscalculia. That is basically dyslexia, but for numbers. So numbers are not my friends. Sometimes I do get really confused. I will look at the dice and try to remember, is that an odd or an even? So sometimes, there'll be a bit of lag for me, but I get past it. So I'll finish this up and then I'll show you the next part. Alrighty, and there is our completed sim so far. Editing me here, just cutting in real quick. I forgot to mention that the numbers that you generate to do the rolls are the number of templates that you have. I have custom templates, so I roll up to 104, whereas if you don't have any custom templates, it will be 27. So I now switch to D100 and my D10 still. You want to move over here to faces and go to the first one, face. As I said before, I do have dyscalculia. So I do actually have a 6 times table up on my screen to help me. So there are 6 faces on each row, 6, 12, 18. I will roll the D100. So that gives me 10. And then the D10, which gives me a 9. So we choose 19 and we want to slide it about a third of the way. And we do this twice for every section. So we roll the dice again. So that is 34. I've got to go back to the beginning because, again, dyscalculia. So 6, 12, 18. So that's 36, 35, 34. Oh boy. I want to move it about the third of the way. And you just go through and do that. So we got 61, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 60, 61. So that's the brows. And then we've got a 72. So that's 60. So that is 72. And you just go through and do that for every section, which I will now do. And there you have it. That is the Pooklet method. What I usually do next is just go through, make sure everything is as I want it to be. I just check everything, make sure it looks all right. And if I'm happy with it, press done building sim. And there you go. He's right there. And as you can see from my BodyShop, I have made a few. And I do actually clear these out quite regularly as well. I make a lot of sims in BodyShop. It is really, really fun. And if you're like me and you tend to make the same sim and cast over and over and over again, it's really quite helpful because you get diverse genetics. Anyway, hope this helps some people and see you later.